Human personality is, let's say, assessed based on our behaviors. We observe our behaviors, the way we act. Some people act shy, some people act more energetic and they are more talkative. And you observe all the
Question is that what are
yes.
the types of human personality and
Okay.
extroversion and
So introvert and extrovertism is all about the social battery. One categorization, there are 16 type of human personality, but of course, each one is unique. It's see that rich people are happy, for example. You don't right now, and you want to be rich to be happy, maybe, you are not interested in the lifestyle he has, you're interested in the way he feels.
hello, welcome back to the next episode of our video series. Today we are going to talk about human personality. This topic is very much important and very much special for all those students and for all those people because somehow people think that human personality as the composition of other things, which might they think that how we look, how we dress, and how we communicate, this is our personality. But this is not the reality. What is the reality regarding human personality and what is personality? What is the composition of human personality? And what are the types of human personalities? And what are the things which make our personality more attractive? So today we are gonna talk about all those things. So today, as always, I have my guest Gunay. First of all, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much again for your time. So we are starting from the very first question that mostly people ask: that what is human personality, and what are the things which make our human personality?
Okay. Human personality is complex. Um, it's the when we describe what kind of person you are, we actually start to use some adjectives like I'm calm or I'm aggressive. Like the some characteristics are like heavier than others, and usually everyone has a combination of different, um, let's say, adjectives and characteristics, and this is like everyone is unique, but at the same time there is different type of, like, categorization of human personality. And for example, some people categorize people, based on how much the person is introvert or extrovert, open or not open to novelty, or agreeableness, like how much you agree even though you don't agree with, and how much you are organized or messy, how much you are systematic, and how much you are nervous, anxious. So those are like, the characteristic usually people categorize, and each of them is different on people. And what is important is that each characteristics is not like I am agreeable or not. It's like spectrum, like from 0 to 100, and each of them is different in each person. I can be, let's say, 30% extrovert and 60% like agreeable, and different
So the
levels.
first thing is that our audience should know that
Mm-hmm.
there are different types of personalities, right? There is
Mm-hmm.
not only one type of personality in all human beings. We all have different personalities, as you mentioned.
So, like, right now there is different type of categorizations. Like people, you can go Google and ask like personality test, and you can give a test,
Mhm.
and you can have different type of tests. And there is, one of according to one categorization, there are 16 type of human personality. But of course, each one is unique its own way,
Mhm.
and categorization maybe can be helpful for some people, but in general it's even, for each person it change, let's say you and me, we are in the same categorization, and but still your, let's say, extroversion and my extroversion will not be exactly same, so there is uniqueness in a way. So that's why I don't like putting people into categorization. It's not helpful, especially in psychotherapy, because you have to be unique. When you have categorization, it can. I want to talk about categorization in psychology before
Okay, okay, yes,
the
please.
how much is important, how much it can be harmful. So categorization is something save our energy. So for we don't spend so much time to guess, like to know the person from the beginning, you know. Usually if a person has this characteristics, they can have another characteristic similar. For example, introvert also can be calm, for you can guess, you know. We try to guess, find these associations in our brain and categorize people to save energy, because each time when we meet with new people, it's you spend a lot of time to know the person. But if you have categorization from one or two characteristic, you want to guess the second characteristic, so you don't have to explore all this time. You have to spend all this time to exploring the person. So that's why people like categorization, and it saves energy. But at the same time, it has negative effect because it creates stereotypes and stigmas, and you start to put people into categorization and stop seeing their uniqueness. So
Okay, thank you very much. It was a much more detailed answer. Uh, for students, mostly they are studying in schools or in universities in the beginning. So, what you suggest that how they understand human personality, like their own personality, what are the things which is important in this topic or this subject, personality, what, or if you could suggest that these are the important things you should know about, but at the end you have to research on your own basis, that you search about personality, but what are the important things, if you could enlist that these things are important, which makes our human personality.
human personality is, let's say, assessed based on our behaviors. We
Mm.
observe our behaviors, the way we act. Some people act shy, some people act more energetic, and they are more talkative. And you observe all the characteristics, the way people, let's say how people started to say type of personalities. People observe our characteristics: talkative, energetic, shy, calm, or nervous. The different type of,
Mhm.
why you name like this, you observe them. After observing them, you start to see the, it's like, it's not something that you have to focus on one thing, you know.
Mhm.
All or you When you study psychology, you study human behavior, and you start to understand what is the reason behind that. So I wouldn't suggest that people to learn which character like associated with which character, and remember like this, that okay, self-confidence means that, and this means dance, that like each of them should be learned one by one, and there is not special one characteristic that you should study more, you know. You just learn all of them. And when you study psychology, it's like you put your energy for years. If you study bachelor degree, it's 4 years, and in 4 years you learn a lot of things that I cannot mention all of them right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And for example, most of the students in universities and colleges, when they see rich people or some influential people,
Mhm.
they try to learn about their characteristic, human per characteristic. So they try to become like that, and they try to inculcate all those characters in their personality. So what you suggest to those people or those students, that should they adopt their personal the other personality characters, or they should work on their own personality characters or characteristics?
Okay, so first of all, when we see other people and we want to be like them,
Mhm.
we have to we have to focus on two things. One is that which characteristics we like. For example, we can see that rich people are happy. For example, you don't right now, and you want to be rich to be happy. Maybe you are not interested in the lifestyle he has. You're interested in the way he feels. So
Mm.
if you want to feel happy, you don't have to be rich for that. For example, like of course a lot of like or some level of money is required for that, but when you see the characteristic of the person and you want to be like them, it's important which aspects of their life exactly, because do you want to be exactly all of the characteristic like he has or she has. And then there is a lot of studies, for example, what is the characteristics of successful people and
Mm.
what is the characteristic of happy people. And like if you want to be like successful, you have to be consistent, or you have to like work continuously, and you have to be clear in your mind. You have to be good at time management. And if you want to like be successful, um, you can like study psychology of success,
Mm.
and there is a lot of research for that. If you want to be like happy, there's a lot of research for that. For example, according to one research, if you have more good relationships, you are happier.
Mhm.
So when you want to be a someone like this, exactly what you want, you have to be sure about that.
Okay, and if I talk about the misconceptions regarding human personality, so can you brief us about the misconceptions which are in the society regarding the human personalities? If you could enlist a few, that these are the misconceptions which exist in our society regarding the human personality.
So right now, no, all the misconceptions will not come to my mind.
Mhm.
But when you say it, what came to my mind is, for example, um, introverts are considered as shy.
Mm.
For example, okay, let's talk about like this personality types. Let's say
Mhm.
introvert and extrovert.
Yes, my next question is that what are
Yes.
the types of human personality and
Okay.
extroversion and introversion? So you can talk. Yes.
Okay. So, for example, introverts are um, like to spend more time alone because this is the way they feel more energetic, and they want to like spend time by themselves after spending few hours, or like it depends of the introvertism spectrum. If you are too much introvert, too after 2 hour you want to spend time alone, or if you are not that much introvert after
Mhm.
5 hour, it depends of how much like you want to socialize. It's about social battery
Mm.
level, that I want to spend that much time with people, or I don't want to spend that much time with people. So introvert and extrovertism is all about the social battery.
Mm.
And but people associate with shyness, or being negative, or being um, okay, let's say in extroverts find funny, for example, being a lot of people around,
Mm.
but introverts don't find it funny,
Mhm.
but they prefer something like one-to-one stuff, or something doing alone more fun. And extroverts usually assume that introverts are not funny, they don't having fun because they are not having fun in the same way like they do.
Mm.
So there is this kind of misconception also. And sometimes introverts are like don't want to talk just
Mhm.
because their social battery is done.
Mhm.
But extroverts are don't understand, and they say oh, they are shy, and it can be opposite too. So
Yes.
introvert can think that extroverts are has fake energy, they are faking, but actually no, they are enjoying of process of socializing. Or there is other type of people, let's say people pleaser, people who are ready to please people around them, but they don't care about themselves. Their priority is um, please to others because they don't like to reject. They can't say no, and that kind of people are considered as a kind people that they actually are happy, but it can be also happy,
And
but at the same time they don't feel comfortable when they say no, and people usually don't see that. They think that, oh, they are willing to help.
mm,
Actually they want to help, this is true, but at the same time they do because they are struggling with saying no. For there's a lot of things underlying the process.
okay, and what are the ratio of empathy and these both introversion and extroversion? They're the same empathy level they have.
I don't know if there is a research like about that.
Mhm.
But according to my personal like observation, I didn't see any special difference. But maybe we should check some researchers about that.
Okay, I will conclude this question on this note that what are the three important things that if a person want to know their personality, that I'm extrovert or introvert, what are the three important things that this, and this he or she should check in their personality?
Okay.
These things will identify that you are extrovert or introvert.
Like measure
Three.
your social battery after
Mm.
how long time you
Okay,
feel
your
like.
social battery.
That's all.
Okay, your social.
Like introvert and extrovert is about how much time you spend with people, you know. It's
Okay,
like measure how much time you like to spend time with people, you know.
okay.
Also the- it's if you want to know your personality, one of the oldest and the first experiment in psychology is introspection. You analyze yourself, you look at your inside and start to observe your behaviors and thoughts, and you conclude something about yourself. This is the best way to understand your personality. Of course, like gathering information from around and reading books is good, but rather than categorizing and trying to conclude from another information to new information, it's better to introspect.
Okay, so in psychology, there is not one good personality and one bad personality. All personalities are good. They have their own significance, right? Introverts are
Um,
might be something they're good in something, they're bad in something.
yeah, what is good, what is bad is really philosophical question. It's
Yes,
yeah.
for example, introverts. I am thinking that might introverts are good in the critical thinking,
Mm.
deep thinking, as compared to extroverts.
Okay, so yeah, it's not just about introvert extrovert. Everyone has their own strengths and weakness.
Mhm.
Someone is good something, someone is not.
I'm talking about based on personality, human personality.
Personality means the person.
Yes, yes.
Everyone has different type of weakness and strong points, and it's not about which category you are belonging. You can, of course, there is some, you can guess that let's say introverts are calm or introverts are more critical thinking. I don't know what is the research behind that, I am just guessing, but there is always extroverts also has these characteristics, if you have this mind, you will start to create stereotypes.
Okay, I will ask my question in this way: that what are the strength of extrovert and introvert? The common strengths. You mentioned that everyone have their own strengths and weaknesses, but the
Mhm.
most common strengths we can find in introvert and extrovert.
So as I said, that as a definition, it's about socializing. It means like extroverts good at social skills. They can have great social network, and introverts can be good at alone works, and but extroverts can be good at team building. So there, like some people require team work, so extroverts are good at that. Some people needs to work alone, so introverts are good at that, for example.
Okay, that's good. I hope our audience got the answers. So my next question is about people think that how we should look more attractive. regarding our personality, or how should we make our personality much more better. So what do you think, what should people do to looks more attractive, or to make their personality more catching or attractive? What do you suggest?
So, what kind of characteristics you want to have, you list them, and you start to look for what you can do for achieve to these characteristics, because each one has different type, everyone is in different type of stage and different type of personality. For example, someone is, let's say, talk overshares and feel shy for that and wants to talk less about her or his personal life after meeting a person, let's say, and he feels like this makes me unattractive, let's say, and I don't like this. And then you start to list that which characteristics that you want to have and which characteristics that you want to stop to have, and then you list that what steps um, you can do to achieve that goal. And also, when it comes to attractive, it's important, if you like yourself, like, do you like your you try to like you try to be liked by others, or you want to like yourself, first of all, check if you like your characteristics. So what kind of stuff that you like, what kind of stuff that you don't like, and what you want to change. So if your first step is to be attractive to yourself.
Okay, thank you very much for all the details regarding the personality. And I hope that our audience learn much more about human personality. If you have any questions regarding human personality or human behaviors, or if you have any questions regarding psychology, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you very much
Thank you.
thank you very much for watching.